Hello. Now let us start with the month current affairs for June 2023. So as we are reading only from the perspective of the prelims, so this has to be done by one video. So let us try to complete this one first. First only I think we have pasted here news and shorts. Let's see which are important. No, I think here I have read only the main news. Okay, let us start with the Karnataka issues only. Yakshagana. The beginning of the monsoon is no longer the end of Yakshagana performance in Karnataka's coastal districts. With an abundance of venues opening up over the last decade, Yakshagana theatre is thriving throughout the year. Developed in the Dakshina Kannada, Udupi, Uttara Kannada, Shimoga and western parts of Chikmagaluru district in the state of Karnataka and Kasaragod districts in Kerala. It is traditionally presented in dusk, means in the evening. Dusk to dawn means from evening to till morning. Believed to have evolved from the Bhakti movement towards the south from Dakshin Kannada to Kasaragod of Tulu region, and it is also called as Tenekutittu towards north from Udupi and Badagatittu in the Uttar Karnataka region, and it has the themes of Ramayana, Mahabharata, and Bhagavat Puranas, and separate tradition of music separate from Karnataka Sangeeta and Hindustani music is adapted. Where is the research institution of this is located in is in Udupi. What is a Mela or Meela is a term comprising of artists and the helpers electricians who manage the sound system. So basically Yakshagana is in news because this from now we has got an new center in Bangalore, means it is not only restricted to the coastal regions. Now it will also be performed in the Bangalore regions, and it will be performed throughout the year. It will be performed throughout the year. So we have to know some basic things about this Yakshagana. The basic things about Yakshagana is like it is practiced in general in the coastal districts of the Karnataka and also in certain regions of Tulu regions of Kerala. And in Uttar Kannada it is called as Badage Tittu, and in the Dakshina it is called as Tenaku Tittu, and you know what time it is being performed. Then this does not have a music from Nagara or other register, means the northern or the southern state it has a different kind of music, and its research institute is in Udupi, and Mela is a group of people who perform these mainly with the helper staff is called as Mela. And then we have Shakti scheme. Karnataka government issues orders for implementation of Shakti scheme. Free bus travel to women and transgender people who are under the domicile of Karnataka. It is only for intra-state travel. All transport corporations of Karnataka, 50% of the seats of each bus are reserved for men, and it is implemented through smart cards which can be applied via Seva Sindhu government portal. It was inaugurated by Siddaramaiah from Bangalore on 11th June 2023, and around rupees 4,000 crore per year is the estimate cost of this. Then we have Gruha Jyoti scheme. Karnataka government has issued orders for the implementation of Gruha Jyoti. Around 200 units of monthly average consumption of household is going to be made free, and this is implemented by ESCOM, not BESCOM. ESCOMs. ESCOMs means these only, like in BESCOMs, HESCOMs. Different regions have different distributors now. So ESCOMs. So what are the conditions for this? It is applicable only for domestic connections and not for commercial ones. Power usage up to 10% more than the average family usage calculated will be free, means the 10% will be considered as an average, and Aadhaar linked customer IDs is mandatory for this, and it mainly subsumes the existing Bhagya Jyoti Kuttira Jyoti to be merged, and same way this can also be applied by Seva Sindhu government portal. And rupees 1300 crore per year is going to be estimated cost of this one, and This scheme was also launched by Siddaramaya from Kalburgi on 5th August 2023. Balandur Lake Forum, a team from the Indian Institute of Science Center for Sustainable Technologies monitoring continuous Balandur Lake foam for the last 4 years has uncovered the reason behind the phenomena. So, Balandur Lake is in news. We have to know some basics about this. It is the largest lake in the city. It drains the southern and the southeast part of the Bangalore. Then we have SOMPS 2023. It's a 2 day international conference on spacecraft mission operations which was held in Bangalore. It was organized by ISRO in collaboration with Italian Space Agency, International Academy of Astronautics along with the industry partners. The primary objective of the conference was to establish connections and foster collaboration between the space agencies, startups, industry professionals, and academia. So basically, this just know the location of this conference and who were the partners. This is basically by spacecraft mission operations SOMS 2023 was held in Bangalore by ISRO and partnering with Italian Space Agency and International Academy of Astronomics. Cycle for Change. Bengaluru gets selected for National Cycle for Change campaign under the Smart City campaign. Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs is implementing it. Its objective is bicycling for the last mile connectivity, especially for the white collared commutators. When was it launched? It was launched in first time in Maharashtra as a pilot project in Silvassa, and now it is being adopted in Bangalore also. Kempegowda International Awards. International golfer Aditi Ashok and the Chief Executive Officer of the retail brokerage Zero, that is Nitin Kamath, have been selected for the Kempegowda International Awards. Kempegowda International Awards. Sri Jayadeva Institute of Cardiovascular Science and Research has been selected as a recipient of the award in the institute category. Some basic things about this. It is a civilian award given in Karnataka. It is mainly given by BBMP, awarded for individuals and also the organization for their contribution in medicine, education, sports, media, theatre, literature, etc. etc. It is presented on the eve of Kempegowda's birthday, that is on Kempegowda Jayanti on 27th June, and the award started from 2000. It was actually paused in the year 2007. It was again reinitiated in the year 2011. Okay, then we have some schemes. Bima Vahak. So, the Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority of India issued draft guidelines for Bhima Vahaks, a new initiative aimed at enhancing insurance inclusion and awareness across the country. That is basically enhancing the insurance inclusion and awareness across the country. Who are these Bima Vahaks? Bima Vahak is a representative who will sell and do services to their assigned Gram Panchayat regarding insurance products. The insurance is known as Bima Vistar. So Bima Vahak basically is a person. He is mainly appointed by the IRDA per Grama, and he is going to sell the insurance whose name will be called as Bima Vistar. It is mainly affordable, and so only it is being pushed this much, and this main its main aim is enhancing insurance inclusion or penetration and generating about the awareness related to insurance across the nation. Then we have Kavacha system. It is indigenously developed automatic train protection system by the Research Design and Standard Organization in collaboration with the Indian industries. Then we have Mahir, Mission on Advanced and High Impact Research, launched to leverage emerging technologies in the power sectors. So it is being headed by Ministry of Power. So what is this Mahir? It is an like project like give it mainly aims to give the means it mainly wants to help the startups that are related to the power sector. So what does Mahir stands for? Mission on Advanced and High Impact Research, which mainly provides leverage to the emerging technologies in the power sector. Then we have Poshan Tracker app. Poshan app helps migrant workers access Anganwadi services during the reallocation. Then we have Rainbow Diet. The Indian Council of Agriculture Research Central Tuber Corps Research Institute is gearing up for extended tuber crop based rainbow diet campaign to more areas in the country with sizable tribal population. The the campaign would be launched in Odisha in the current financial year. And what is a rainbow diet? It is a meal comprising different colored fresh fruits and vegetables. What are tuber crops? Tuber crops are basically edible underground structures. For example, sweet potato, white yam, cassava. So basically, who is promoting this? ICAR, Central Tuber Crop Research Institute, is going to promoting the rainbow diet. And where is this being promoted? In Odisha for this year. Then we have Lead Zero, LEED Zero. India has emerged as a top country with Lead Zero Lead Zero green building projects outperforming the United States of America and China. Who is the issuing authority? It is Green Business Certification. It recognizes the project that have reached net zero or net positive status in the categories of carbon, energy, water, or waste. So, what is this LEED Zero? It is basically a platform, means it is basically a certification which is being issued by Green Business Certification. It mainly gives the certificates for various categories like energy, water, waste, and India has overtaken China and America. So, this is LEED Zero. And major findings here are Haryana and Tamil Nadu are leading in the race in certifications. India's DLF group is the leader globally. So they might put option like Karnataka is the leader in the Lead Zero initiative, but no, it is the Haryana and Tamil Nadu. Then let's move to next topic. Sagar Samajik Sahayog. Sagar Samajik Sahayog, the new guidelines for the corporate social responsibilities by the Ministry of Ports, Shipping and Waterways. Just we have to know what is this. Sagars means something related to sea, ocean, and all. Samajik Sahyog basically refers to CSR, that is corporate social responsibility. So, the CSR, which is mainly handled by the Ministry of Ports and all, it is termed as Sagar Samajik Sahyog. Then we have PM Pranam. The Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs approved the PM Pranam, that is Prime Minister Program for Restoration, Awareness, Generation, Nourishment and Amelioration of Mother Earth scheme, a promise made in the last budget. What is this PM Pranam Yojana? The scheme is aiming to incentivize states and the union territories to promote alternative fertilizers and balanced use of chemical fertilizers. Okay, what is its aim? The center will give incentives to states for promoting the usage of organic manure, biofertilizers, nano urea, and that is diammonium phosphate. So what is this PM Pranam is asking basically is to reduce the usage of the urea and other chemical fertilizers and shift to the better alternatives. So I think here the important thing will be like expansion. What is this going to PM Pranam is going to expand? Its expansion is Prime Minister Program for Restoration, Awareness Generation, Nourishment and Amelioration of Mother Earth, means basically soil. Then we have 3D printed temple. The world's first 3D printed Hindu temple is being built in Telangana. It is being built by Apsuja Infratech and it has three sanctums which represent Lord Ganesha, Lord Shankara, and Goddess Parvati. Pallaki Festival. G20 delegates from several countries attended the Digital Economy Working Group conference, got a glimpse of the 800-year-old Varkari community Pallaki festival, which is mainly held in Maharashtra, especially in Pandrapur. I mean, the Pandrapur Varri or Varri is a yatra to Pandrapur, Maharashtra to honor Lord Vitoba. It involves carrying the Paduka of the saint in the Paduka of the saint in Pallaki, most notably of Dhyaneshwar and Tukaram, from their respective shrines to Pandrapur. So this is Pallaki festival where the delegates of the G20 who attended the Digital Economy Working Group conference were shown. This is an 800-year-old festival where the Padukas basically means the slippers which are basically carried off Dhyaneshwar and Tukaram from their respective shrines to Pandrapur. Then what are other things in news? Water quality report. Karnataka takes top spot in monitoring lakes water bodies according to the survey conducted by NGO Action Aid Association. Telangana was the only state that offered most updated lake water quality data in less than 30 days of testing the water samples. But Karnataka still ranks the number one spot in monitoring the lakes. And who is conducted this survey? Action Aid Association. High Seas Treaty. The United Nations adopted the first ever legally binding international treaty governing the high seas. It is also known as the Biodiversity Beyond National Jurisdiction Treaty or a BBNJ, but widely referred to as High Seas Treaty. It was approved by 193 United Nations members. And what is a high sea? Waters that are 200 nautical miles from any national jurisdiction are termed as open waters that all countries can use them for business and shipping, fishing, marine research, any purposes. So, what's in the treaty? It establishes a framework for marine protected area beyond the ones already with the national territorial waters to counter biodiversity loss and degradation of the ecosystem of oceans. So, what is this high treaty? It is under UN. It is the first ever legally binding international treaty that is related to high seas. High seas is basically after 200 nautical miles, and this mainly wants to establish marine protected areas beyond the normal territorial waters. Then we have to know about the Joha rice. Where is it cultivated? Mainly in Assam. And what is its significance? Aroma and omega 6 and omega 3. Lion tailed macaque. Lion tailed macaque. According to the Karnataka Forest Department and Coimbatore-based Salim Ali Center for Ornithology and National and Natural History, SANCON, Karnataka has the world's largest population of lion-tailed macaque. It is revealed that Uttar Kannada has been a significant potential site for the conservation. This is the first integrated lion-tailed macaque assessment exercise. And where is it distribution? It is generally to the western Ghats of South India, and the IUCN status for the lion-tailed macaque is endangered. Then what are the things in news? Yeah, then we have some summits, reports, and indices. We have to know NIRF ranking, that is National Institute Ranking Framework. It is being released by Ministry of Education, and IIT Madras has become topper for the fifth consecutive term. Best university is IISc Bangalore for eighth consecutive term. Madras one IIT is first for five times, and ours IISc Bangalore is for eighth consecutive terms. Global Gender Index. India climbs 8 places to 127 in Global Gender Index. Who publishes them? World Economic Forum. What is the methodology adopted? Means what are the parameters that they consider? Economic participation and opportunity, educational attainment, political empowerment, health and survival. Who is the topper? Iceland is the most gender equal country for the 14th consecutive year. And what is India's ranking? India has improved by 8 places and is currently at the 127th spot. And some basic things about World Economic Forum. It's an international non-governmental organization, exists means created in the year 1971, whose headquarters is in Geneva, and its meeting is yearly held in the Davos. This time 54th meeting was held in the month of January. And some important reports related to this are Global Competitiveness Report, Economy Competitiveness, so they go hand in hand. Then we have Energy Transition Index, then Global Gender Gap Report, Global Risk Index, Global Travel and Tourism Report. So this, like we just now studied Global Gender Gap Report, that is also given that it is clear that it is from World Economic Forum. Competitiveness, very much economy and competitiveness synonymous with each other, go hand in hand. So that is also published by them. Travel and tourism report, this is also related to economy, because if the country's economy is going good, then only people will be traveling. So this is also Global Travel and Tourism Report, is also by World Economic Forum. And currently the world's economy is in risk, so global risk is also by World Economic Forum. Only thing that we have to remember here is Energy Transition Index. This we might feel it is released by either IEA or OECD and other things, but no. World Economic Forum also releases Energy Transition Index. Then we have Global Livability Index 2023. Austria's capital and most populous city, Vienna, has been ranked as the most livable city for the year 2023. Who who is the publisher of this? EIU, that is Economist Intelligence Unit. What are the metrics that are considered? Healthcare, culture, environment, education, stability. It measures around 173 across the world. What are the rankings of the Indian cities? From India, we have basically five cities that are ranked, and Bangalore is at the top of that, and it is placed at 148th rank. Bengaluru, Ahmedabad, Chennai, New Delhi, and Mumbai are in the list, and Bangalore has been placed at 148th rank. Global Competitiveness Report, we just now studied. In it is published by World Economic Forum, but the publisher here is, let me check, Global Competitiveness Report. This is also global. Yeah, this is also same. Here they have mentioned the institute which publishes this. That is International Institute of Management and Development. Who is the topper here? Denmark. It measures the 334 competitiveness criteria and factors like economic performance, government efficiency, business efficiency, infrastructure, and India ranks 14. It fell by 3 positions from last year. Means we have become less more competitive. Energy Transition Index. Again, same. World Economic Forum. What is India's ranks? India's rank is 67th in the Energy Transition Index. India is the only major economy with energy transition momentum accelerating across all dimensions. So this point is very important because this is a good thing. So they might ask us in the exam. India is the only major economy with the energy transition moment accelerating across all the dimensions. India has improved its rank by 3 ranks, and it has been placed at 67th place globally. Then laboratory grown diamond. Prime Minister Narendra Modi gifted 7.5 carat eco-friendly laboratory grown diamond to the US First Lady Jill Biden, which has been made in the Surat factory. Not that important. Okay, Chandrayaan 3, a payload. We have to remember here the payloads of Chandrayaan 3 basically. We know like it was mainly having those landers, rovers, Vikram lander and all, and it was also launched by LVM-3 or the Mark 3 vehicle, GSLV Mark 3, LVM-3, which is now called as. You just need to remember what are its payloads. First is shape, a payload called as spectropolarimeter of habitable planet Earth shape. Then we have Rambha. Then we have Chaste, and we have ILSA, LIBS, LIBS, Apex, APXS, LRA, Lara. Just remember Ramba, radio anatomy of moon-bound hypersensitive lone sphere and atmosphere. Chaste is Chandra surface thermo physical experiment. Instrument for lunar seismic activity and laser refractometer LRA and ILSA and alpha particle X-ray spectrometer APXS and LIBS laser induced breakdown spectroscopy. Chiral Bose liquid state. Researcher discovers new state of matter called it as chiral Bose liquid state. It is a super small quantum scale by bringing two layers of special material very close together at very low temperatures at nearly absolute zero. This is called as a frustrated quantum system. So what is this basically? This is basically a new state of matter that researchers are trying to discover that mainly occurs at a very low temperature and that too at the nanoscale level, because currently there are five states of matter and this one, if it is proved and all, it will be considered as, I just know what is this chiral Bose liquid state, it is being considered as a sixth state of matter, and this is at very low temperatures and at a very nanoscale. Euclid telescope, who operates this telescope, it is by European Space Agency, EE, we can remember that. And European Space Agency plans to survey billions of galaxies using this telescope, which would be launched from the Cape Canaveral in Florida. And it has other names also called as All Sky Cosmic Explorer or Space. So this is going to be launched on the SpaceX Falcon 9, and it is for 6 years. And it is also visible near infrared space telescope. So basic things, just know Euclid telescope is being launched from Falcon 9 of SpaceX by uh, European Space Agency. Now let us move to defense news. Agni Prime. What is this Agni Prime? It is basically India successfully tested the new generation nuclear capable Agni Prime ballistic missile from Abdul Kalam Island. It was earlier called as Wheeler Island from the off the coast of Odisha. It is a medium-range ballistic missile developed by DRDO, and its range is around 6,000 kilometers. Varunastra. It is a torpedo. Varuna basically means rain, so rain falls in the oceans. So it is a torpedo. Varunastra torpedo. MQ-9 Reaper. So this is a drone by United States. Then we have Tapas UAV. Tapas UAE achieves a major milestone off the Karwar coast. The DRDO and Indian Navy successfully demonstrated transferring of command and control capabilities of Tapas UAV from a distant ground station to the INS Subhadra, 148 km from the A naval base. So basically, what is this? Tapas UAV. And UAV means basically unmanned aerial vehicles, means a drone kind of thing. So this is mainly it is used. It is mainly used for intelligence gathering, surveillance, reconnaissance, and all. And it mainly you can stay in air for 24 to 30 hours. So in Karwar there is a naval base INS Subhadra, and from there they have successfully demonstrated transferring the command and control with this Tapas UAV. Just know what is Tapas UAV and who has developed this? BEL, Aramdo. Mahindra Defense, you can look only, this is a kind of armed SUV. INS Kirpan. India gifted the indigenously built in service missile corvette INS Kirpan to Vietnam to enhance their naval capabilities. So where is Vietnam? Vietnam, it is in Asian, like not a part of South Asia, but a part of Southeast Asia, and like India has given Vietnam this gifted this missile launching corvette. What is the name of that? INS Kirpan. We have some places in news. Belgorod. Belgorod is a region in Russia that borders with Ukraine. Remember this. And Mashhad is a city in Iran. Mashhad is a city in Iran. Uh, Donana National Park is in Europe, especially in Spain. Donana National Park, Spain. Donetsk of Ukraine. You can remember this. Donetsk of European. Mount Mayon volcano is in Philippines. So Mayo and Philippines, remember something like that. Mount Mayo of Philippines. Then we have personalities awards in news. Gandhi Peace Prize. Who has got this? Geeta Press of Gorakhpur is awarded the Gandhi Peace Prize for the year 2021. Then some days are in news. World Environment Day. They think 2023 is the 50th anniversary of the World Environment Day. So this becomes very important. And what is its theme? Only one Earth. International Yoga Day last year was June 21st. What was the theme? Yoga for Vasudeva Kutumbakam. Then we have some international news. Just know the location of this one. Nova Kahova Dam. Where is it? It is in Ukraine, which has been destroyed by the attacks. Nova Dam. Just remember, like Nova Dam. Nova Dam is in Ukraine. AI Governance Global. The G7 summit hosted by the Japan took place in Hiroshima, initiated Hiroshima AI process, that is HAP, to regulate artificial intelligence. So things here important are, where was the G7 meeting held in? I think 2023. It was held in Japan, Nagasaki especially. And what was the major outcome of this? The major outcome of this was the HAP, Hiroshima AI process, to regulate the artificial intelligence. Then we have NATO plus status. NATO plus status, the countries that are not geographically near to Europe but are still the allies, like I think what is Japan, South Korea, and Israel, Saudi Arabia. These are all coming under NATO plus. US Senator to introduce bill to make India part of NATO plus grouping amidst rising China tensions. What are NATO countries? Intergovernmental Military Alliance of 31 nations, 29 European and 2 North American, established after the World War II. Headquarters is in Brussels, Belgium. Currently, it recognizes Bosnia Herzegovina, Georgia, and Ukraine as the aspiring members. Recently, Finland and Sweden are the 31st and 32nd members of this NATO. This is Mahiti for mains. We will see this in the time of mains. If anything is important, we will learn here. Yeah, Hoysala architecture is classified by the influential scholar Adam Hardy as part of Karnataka Dravida tradition, a trend within Dravidian architecture. So, Adam Hardy has considered Hoysala architecture as of Karnataka as the trend within the Dravida architecture. Means it is a different offshoot in the Dravida architecture at all. What are these means? So, temples, Panchalingeshwara temple, Lakshmi Narayan temple, Saumikeshava temple. All these are uh, Hoysala architecture. This you will study in our normal, this only, normal text, history, Karnataka history. So just remember here, Adam Hardy is an important personality associated with the Hoysala architecture. Yeah, I think that's it. That's it for the month of June. So tomorrow we will do July month current affairs. Thank you.